Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Irwin, who's ready to learn how to animate with FlipaClip. To start your animation, you want to download FlipaClip. Looks like this, and open it up. Click on the plus sign to open up a new project. Then you're going to title it. I titled mine First Animation just to get started. You can always change this later. Then choose your background. There are a bunch here to choose from, but you can also click on Photos and then choose something from your photo library. Or you can click on the paint can and just choose a solid color. I'm just going to choose a solid color. You can also change your frames per second. If you click on frames per second, it allows you to adjust up or down. I like to start with 11. And you can change your canvas size. Then you're going to click on Create Project, click on your project, and get started. Before I begin, I like to adjust my pen. So if you click on the little dot, hold it down, and rotate your pen or your finger, you'll see that dot get smaller or bigger. That lets you change the size of your pen. You can also do the same thing with your eraser, making it smaller or bigger. I also like to start by making my eraser not have soft edges, so I rotate it around until it's at 100%. Then I'm ready to get started drawing. I would start by drawing a simple character. I chose a little monster for mine. As you're drawing, think about what part of your artwork you want to be animated or what part is going to move. You want it to be somewhat simple because you're going to have to redraw that part a few times. You can always use your fingers to zoom in on an area if you need to do some touch-ups or smaller details. Before you start animating, click on the three dots at the top corner. Make sure Onion is turned on. Then you're going to hold down over slide 1. Click Copy and Paste. Copy is the double paper, paste is the clipboard. That's going to give you your next slide. This is going to be your last slide, so you're going to take the eraser and erase whatever part of your drawing you want to move. I'm going to do his arm. Then you're going to redraw that same part of your character or object however you want it moving to. So I'm going to move his arm facing down. For my animation, I want the same motion to be repeating. So I'm going to take my slides here. I'm going to copy my first one, paste it over, and do that a couple of times, maybe 3 or 4. Then I'm going to do the same thing with my last slide, copying and pasting it 3 or 4 times. Once you've done that, you're going to click back up on the 3 dots in the top corner and choose Frames Viewer. This is where you're going to arrange them in the right order. Hold your finger on the one you want to move and move it to its right space. So I'm making them every other. His arm will go up and then down, up and then down, all the way until the end. When finished, click the check mark and then the back arrow and click play to see what your animation looks like. Then if you want to add more animations or details, you can. Otherwise, you're ready to start coloring. To begin coloring, you want to click on the paint bucket tool, choose a color, and fill in that same area in all of your slides before moving on to the next color. If you accidentally change a color to the wrong one and you need to go back to a previous color, you can always click on the color palette, the eyedropper, and then find that same color. That way you can easily go back and fix mistakes. Now I'm just going to continue coloring all the parts of my monster until he's complete. When you're all done, you want to check and see if your animation looks good. And you can always adjust the speed by clicking those three dots, click Project Settings, and here you can change any of these settings again. So I can scroll up and see what happens if I make it go faster, or I can scroll down and see what happens if I make it go a little bit slower. So you can find something that works well for your drawing. Click Save Changes. When you like the way it looks, click on those dots, Make Movie, and this is where you can save your movie. If you want to change your title, you can. I'm going to go ahead and change mine now and make it Monster Paint. Click on Make Movie, and that will save your movie. You can share it and save it to your device. Now your movie is saved into your photos, and it's also saved on the main page of the app. You can also go back and edit in any of your projects too. Don't forget to send me your animations.